They're saying, you know what, you can have it. We've got the read on what you're going to do, and that's exactly what they're going to try to exploit. They come popping out of A with the bomb on their back, but they haven't accounted for blamef in ladder. With a quick double kill to open it up on the pistol, it already looks like OneWin's chances are crumbled.
Yeah, that's such a sick round right there. blamef sneaking his way on in. This is what I mean, though. His impact on this map cannot be understated, and he finds himself another. blamef just taking the reins on this round so far. Is Glowing does have a reply, though. Quickly dispatched to blamef, and go get your ace there, blamef. He can find it. Glowing down so very low now, but chase down Zipix hunting. It'll just weaken him up for blamef to claim all 5. Exchange.
Yeah, but I love this play they're coming in with right now. They still are completely unbeknowing of blamef's position in middle, and eventually Glowing's got to pull this rotation off, and blamef's going to get himself a free kill. Yeah, peek your head up. It was stolen away by Mr. the young gun of Astralis, and it's going to be a potential clean 2-0 start. Yeah, not a single man drop, and Astralis are just looking a bit comfy right now. But right now, there's only 2 on A. If they throw in this full site execute, they're completely isolated, and there's not really much they're going to be able to do. We saw the Astralis 8 takes yesterday. It was deadly. It was scary. Didn't really miss any pieces or points. Now we get to see it again against arguably a bit of a better team, and so far so good. 3 kills on the initial hold, and they're not breaking through anything, man. 1v5 for blamef, and all he can do is pray to get a couple extra kills. 2 granted over, a couple nice headshots to boot, but Glowing says, hell no, we want our...
Better positions right now. On top of the van here, he has to cover off 2 angles. No flashes as they just dive onto the smoke. A sacrifice of Glaze, but he's mowing them all down. He does end the round with 2 kills. But he's done further damage. Glowing still stands in the backlines, and no one's cleared for him. He's able to get out of dodge as well, and eventually blamef will quiet him down.
It really doesn't matter, and this angle is so cheeky. But when does he peek? When does he bother giving them the idea of temptation? 2 of them there, but Deco locks him in. They know he's got to be towards the market side. You can see Flamey already suspect of this, and he even just runs in. Quick 1 zap from the A4.
He jump spots. It's excellent information, but they are scaling so quickly here, and he has no rotations. Travis has been entrusted of this entire B bomb site as they've gone for the gamble stack here, and maybe for good reason. As Travis, he does line up to, will that encourage a retake effort, though? Again, you can see how far removed these CTs are. 1 win.
Yeah, calling it off.
They're not going to give it. But on top of that 1 win, really starting to stack their resources over towards B. They have so much presence here, and Glowing immediately knocks 1 down, repeats for a second, and finds 2.
Them almost single-handedly. Still they're going to give this one the good old college try, but with only 20 seconds.
Oh, wait.
Might all just be in vain. Device falls, bombs drop. Somebody's got to pick it up and get these kills, and it's not going to be Glaive. blamef's in CT spawn, and he had a perfect flank if they could have maybe found a pick or 2, but now they're giving him not even the light of day. Still have Deco's op posted up, too, so saving this gun's going to be one hell of a mission. But not if you can hit shots like that. 12 kills to his name, but Astralis are still struggling with that. Now, for the first time this game, when they don't have an R, where they had an op, it's not at B.
Ooh, Flamey has to get out of dodge, though. Ooh, and that nade just bounces awkwardly. Glowing still lands that flick for the mister. And oh, Lollipop 21K back with his spray of 2 players there. Device and blamef get shut out, and he even finds himself a 3rd. Multi-killing machine right now.
It's just time being killed. It's util gone. It's all that map control completely forgotten. And look at Flamey amongst this with all that info in mind. He's taken full control of Palace. Free kill, free upgrade. Mr. wants the trade, but he's already gone. Like the win, but he gets ready for the repeat and other fights taken, and Mr.'s lucky enough to find the trade, but you're still not even in footing.
Couple big mistakes here. Glowing only lands a leg shot. Travis at least able to equalize, but this round actually has...
where Mr. is. You don't know if he's going to peek into market, and right now, looks like it might work. For a second of timing, or maybe not. No, Mr. still close. Travis expects this. Even if he doesn't get the kill, he's going to get the info for Deco. Only has to land 1 bullet from Catwalk. As the cross is spotted, Mr. now needs to commit one way or the other. He plays the timing around empty pillar. This bomb is starting to tick to a worrying margin. Mr., you only got to kill about 5-10 more seconds, but it's just too much for Deco to allow.
So flush. And Device, will he clear it? Will he stick around for long enough here? That molly soon to fade, and he won't. Device back turned again. Kid's caught off guard. And he gets 2 off of it. Glowing, he doesn't need an op. He'll just do it with the rifle.
And Travis is still delaying for time from CT spawn. Flashes go high, and damage is in. But with time starting to tick down, Astralis have an open bomb site right now. They could try to play this post where Flamey's jumped up, and this is another free kill for Zipnix. Hold on. This round's just become all the more winnable with blamef doubling down on Travis. Things look even worse for 1 win. Trying to catch the reimbursement. Deco just a little too late, a little too shy on it. And now he walks out of CT with the op in mind. They've got no idea. Absolutely dumbfounded by this prospect. Still don't know where the last man is. It's Lollipop against the world. flameF tucks behind the site. Boxes, and he'll clutch it out for Astralis to finally budge off 4 rounds. At least.
Glaive. There's 2 players in connector here. Sure, a flash would come through. Is he just gonna wait this one out? There's no support. There's no teammates here. He tries to land the timing, but looks a bit silly at the end of the day. And Deco has coverage. Molly's out towards Palace, so now he can just isolate his chances here. And oh my god, double zoom flick right there. What a blame F.
A lot harder than they look, but makes it look easy when you're a player like Deco. Yeah, this round's already gone to the dumpster. Just Device in a 1v5. And you know, as legendary as this guy's been, this one might be a bit out of the pay grade. Deco just peeks back up, gets double digits, 1 win, ace. They are, and even a 1-for-1 trade's more so beneficial to 1 win, who not only get control of the site, but have a couple of sight lines to get this post plant into. You've got Glowing tucked in jungle, though Device's kill makes things a bit more questionable and concerning. It seems like they're aware of a potential push of this, of Glowing's proportions, but somehow manifests a kill out of that. It's better than what expected with the health he had looking for himself, and considering they'd already known about his position, but it won't help them win the round. Astralis lock it down on the pistol. So first duel to soon be taken. Spots the SMG, but he doesn't get killed. That's big. That's good news for 1 win. And now get to work with that going forward. And Travis has just opened up the round. That's the only rifle on the A site. Other than this, it's just lonely SMGs. And Glaive's now left alone in the middle of the site with only 1 kill to his name.
Eventually, he will start to claim some kills there, and that might inspire a retake effort right there. He's dropped the bomb. He's looking for further success. Sipix going through the MP9. He can do further damage.
No kids.
Flashbang. Oh, it's perfect. That's going to allow them an avenue back into this one. Again, good weaponry on the 2 remaining and good utility. But like you said, no kits. It's a big distinction right now.
Neither of them scoutable, but soon to be if you show that bear a little bit more to Deco, who's so eager to get the tag in. No, misses it. That's his only opportunity. Now you know a man stuck in Palace. If you can isolate Flamey right now, you might be able to win the round. All he has to do is play his life. On 1 HP, Device lives to tell the tale, drops the smoke back over on the bomb, and doesn't even opt to stick it. There's no time left at this point. Device maybe overthinking and overplaying his hand a little bit, threw the bomb in the wrong spot, and even ends up getting the kill. That was such a nice...
Walking into the stack. Oftentimes, a lot of teams will crawl up that catwalk here on rounds like this. Flashbang in towards Con, but it's been avoided. Travis just going to look away from it.
And you know now there's somebody towards underbout, so Flamey's eager to try to find this pick back. Even if it's a stack or not, man, you already walked into it with a 2-man advantage. Yeah, you're just going to flush him out. No place to hide at this point, and you're running out of numbers so damn quick. Round instantly won. You walk into a 5-man stack and lose. I think eventually he's going to take his leave and go with a little window of opportunity he's been granted. No, he wants to reaggress. Lollipop's still holding for this, but timing is going to matter absolutely everything. Barrel spotted, and with that kill in mind, somebody's going to have to step up big for Astralis. Zip already looking to do so, but he's currently the only man on the B site's defense, and he's still holding a very aggressive angle. And if Flamey takes him down again, the round collapses. But they're not ready to live up to that yet. Bomb's still in the back of Deco, who's in no man's land, and it's all up to Flamey.
Deco has to beeline it now. He knows that one's flanking. Trying to grab that AWP from Deco's hands, but that could be a costly mistake as it adds another kill to the tally. One of the lesser weaponry's down. The Blame F is going to be tested from all angles here. They are running on in. Mister's given himself a one-way and access to close things out. Travis still able to keep his head on the swivel, but surely to get traded out. There's Mister sticking his nose out of CT spawn, but he needs a whole lot more than just 2 here. He's going to continue to stay alive as well. So much value out of Mister, the young gun to Astralis.
Well, you can safely assume where all 3 of them are now. It's not like they're hiding it. Deco's got to pull off an unwinnable 1-on-3. Sat with an off-in sandwich. Well, the first is a freebie. Device gives it up to him. And they both split apart a little bit. Even hits the second. You know the third's in CT. Has to reload the op. You talked about it this entire game of being so damn good. Well, this is why. As Glaive runs in, rather Zipnix, he's not making it silent whatsoever, and he just sits in the open. Deco, a free clutch for the man to put them on even further. They're still not being silent about it. Eventually to be shell-shocked by the onslaught of a silent stay 1S. The bomb potentially dropped. Flamey's gotten one. He tries to line them up, but now he's fumbled the bag. Still doubles down with the bomb in his own mitts. It's a 2-on-3, but we've seen them win these before. Flamey dumps a molly, and they go tit for tat. The fire burns on the dance floor for both of these players, but actually Flamey catches the vice, and now we're back to 2-on-2. Not a knowing of where Deco's position is. FlameF is still yet to leave stairs, but in doing so, could be hit by a big op shot. Deco seems aware of the possibilities. Even spotted the shoulder and's gotten it again. He might get away with another round of murder. It's all up to Zipnix, and he's been spotted. Deco not even the one to do it. It's Flamey and the heroism to close it out for 1 win. A 16. non-cheeky angels, like, they will abuse and abuse and abuse you for that. So, fact of the matter is, right, like, you've got to somehow play on their own home turf in, like, 3 different areas and win. Well, so far, Mr.'s ready to win. We talked about him being a late activator in the freeze time, or rather in the pause for us. Well, good to see him showing up early on. Same thing goes for Blame F. It's a 2-man full house for Astralis. Maybe this map still is a little CT-sided.
It's Mr. so far. This is some sharpshooting done from him. Beautiful kills. I mean, you can see just nailing those first 3 frags with such little effort right there.
CT spawns need to be moved back, or T spawns need to be moved up. I'm just a genius. That's all it is.
They actually changed it off of your recommendation, but Blame F. Again, we talked about him being the only one really able to chirp up. There was no one super loud on that CT side because they never got a chance to, but Blame F was doing an excellent job, and Mr. alongside him here, these two
is good on this map, because so far it's so good for Astralis, but I will say, we saw them 3-0 on Mirage. We saw them start it that way from the T's perspective, sure, but, you know, nonetheless, this looks a bit more put together. This one's looking a bit more confident, but finally, they drop a number, and finally somebody shows some signs of humancy. Though, now we get to see a little bit of a taste of this B bomb site. It's all the way dropped back in T-spawn, so it's not like Deco's going to be getting much out of it, but still try to isolate some of these aim duels. Still try to make abuse of the new changes, but Zipnik's already found a cheeky little off angle. What was that?
Utility to flush him out of position. This time they have the full belts that can get the job done.
Wow. All right. Well, Zipnik just finds opening blow up through his smoke. As lucky as it might be, it's going to be good enough for Astralis to work with mid control amongst. Blame F's just doubled down.
Deco's given the room to work with his AWPs, given the resources, but Zipnik's just fires down range. Another shot straight through the smoke.
He might, but Shadow spotted. No, Device can't react in time. Deco gets the better of him. Now again, we get to see these site changes put in action. Glaive flashed into it, and Deco even tries to buy for some extra time for Glowing to find the frag. But instead, he'll only walk into a swarm of CTs. Glaive, though, bit of hot water as he gets spammed down over in K, but he doesn't vacate. Instead, sticks around, puts some extra bullets in. The spam goes both ways, though, and finally, one win crack open a couple of skulls that lead them towards some initiative. So Astralis quickly try to fill in those holes that have been reopened. Glaive on low HP and K. They want to isolate. They know he's probably a bit low. Now you got to walk through a couple of low members yourself. Echo on the off. Does he get the leg shot? No, he doesn't. But Glowing finds the trade. That was sketchy, man, on 1A, in which they want to try to abuse and exploit. They'll do it perfectly. Zipnik's caught blindsided by Flamey's aggression over in Temple and Blade. While it's not necessarily his weapon of choice, they're committed into him, and they're going to give him wonky 1v1s as he sits back over in the back of the plateau. Gets 2 1v1s for himself, but Glowing's got another big trade. They've got a crossfire set up here, too.
Kind of telegraphing this execution here. But, oh my god, Flamey, he might have put his teammate down right there, but maybe for a worthy cause, as the trades do fill the feed. If they can place him right, that would do everything there, and not enough to land the first kill, but Glowing will drop to Blame F's rifle and even anticipates this re-aggression from Deco, and he nails it. Blame F cannot be stopped on this map. 17-2, he's nearing.
Landed for themselves, got the post plan off there. But Astralis will take it, man. Again, it's kind of soul-crushing for one win to go 1 and done in the round count, but Device falls again. The op is no longer a factor for Astralis.
Just able to zone in right there. Glaive going for a dry swing there, which is surprising. He knew that there was so much presence in towards the middle, but still goes in for a straight duel. And Zipnik's, the timing couldn't be any worse. So Lollipop finds another one. They might just resoundingly reply in the very next round. I really don't know. I mean, Blame F has had a hell of a game, but this is too far-fetched.
Some interest. Deco, the first one to lead the charge going up, and it's just a free pick. Don't even have to worry about losing more guns. You just take it with glee.
Teams are, you know, some teams are really good at working these T sides. I mean, one win in particular are a good T-sided team here. Oh, Glowing didn't catch this head. Mr. I thought he had been spotted right there, but at least a boost is going to confirm a lot of resources in Donut, and they're going to slide their way on through a main. Great molly to deter, and great kill from Mr. as well.
This round isn't over yet, because if you line up for Flamey, then it gets thrown right back to a 3-on-3 with the op still in play. Inches away, Deco isn't going to connect that shot. Now it looks like this one's starting to get signed, sealed, and delivered. Deco's the only one with a reasonable amount of HP, and they're still not equalizing the score. They're still not getting these kills back. And big too. Still don't know about Deco's position behind the boxes, and Lollipop's just activated from out of nowhere. It's all up to Deco, but we've seen him pull off more than this. They're holding his exit. They've got him pinned in, or Glaive does he? Does he know that he's still here? He doesn't! And the flick connects. 10 seconds, it's Blame. in the 1v1. Both low as humanly possible. 7 seconds to go. They've got a misread on where each other are. Clears the corner, has the idea, but blameF's got the pre-fire, and Astralis hang on to keep the lead.
He's just the exact right player to be last alive in that situation there. blameF's having too good of a game to fall right there to lose out that 1v2. He's not going to let that slide. Astralis able to recover by narrow margins, but Deco, he's making all of these clutches look possible. Look at this flick. Look at the reaction. Look at the way he just hones in.
Pick something otherwise. Like, you do have to remember, to an extent, this is ancient still. This is what we're used to seeing. And one win CT side already showed up so well. You could only imagine he's going to do it again on a more CT favored map. But look at this round right here. 3 instant picks from one.
Again in the replay, Glowing has once again arrived onto the server here. He was stuck at like 1 and 7 for a long period of time. But the amount of multi-kill entries that he's been starting to find will cut Astralis some slack. But early on, we saw that everyone was very close in kill distribution. Sure, you had blameF leading the pack, but it wasn't just a one-man show.
Oh my lord!
Oh, he gets flushed right into Zipnix's arms right there. We'll welcome him. Lollipop 21k. I think he's going to be showing a little bit too much shoulder. Could catch Glaive, but no Glaive controls.
Flamey, you get 3 kills this round. Is back. All you. Krieg meta in play. See? What did I tell you? That's just not a good gun.
It is interesting. He's been really liking that, though. Travis. Okay, 1-on-4. Does land 1 shot there. Catches. Can't really afford to go through that smoke. He's good at landing some shots through it.
Oh.
Now they're going to crunch in. Lollipop 21k is in no man's land right now. Has to fight his way out of this situation, and he does. With 2 kills, he drops the bomb and spawn a device. He could get caught by Glowing, looking to aggress through the smoke. They're just going to wait it out here, but time is still limited. That smoke is faded away, and Device has a fight on 2 fronts here. He does get chased down.
Oh.
And a lot of damage already done here. It's a potential for one win to finally get their first pistol as bomb is in the palm of their hands. Flamey has that one down pat. And he's going to, oh no, catch Mr. off guard, I thought, but not quite meant to be just yet. Deco, his task gets a little bit more tricky. His teammate so far removed, and he swings out wide. Zipnix is going to find him. Travis now left last man standing with the right guns for the job. And Travis finds one. Travis finds the other as well. It was a little bit labored, but those dualies do him justice. Let some slide on by for now.
Oh,
interesting
timing.
decision here, but now they know exactly where this play is going.
Don't pull the trigger yet. You don't want to pull the trigger yet. Finally activates at long range. 1.5, more than he should have ever been allowed. But the last man standing on that half HP, and the FAMAS's sweep, the so-titled best gun in the game, continues to prove its power. That's what Deco's holding. But still, Cave is a bit of point of contention where Travis is yet to be spotted. Zipnix yet seen the shoulder. Timing's everything. And now Device has to try to find the trade. Yet to go back in for the reinvestigation. There's extra players here now. Glaive, Device, everybody joining in. The whole 9 yards. But they can throw all they want at them. It's not enough to deal with Travis. He's not a very frequent flyer when it comes to not allowing multi-kills.
Trying to pull this one across the line, but too much shoulder shown from Mr. is going to be costly and blameF. Ample time to shake off the rust here, but those are kills that need to be confirmed here. Now blameF has to worry about going down after time, in which he will be able to avoid.
To blameF's potential aggression, FAMAS has crept through his smoke, though. Rather behind it, Glaive. Still waiting. There goes Lollipop. Some heads popping off, and Astralis does look like they're going to be able to close out on this eco round. Well, force by instead. As Travis is just running for the hills.
As Mr. has to jump, and he will be able to claim that last kill. Mr. He's going to be completely run down. He's got an MP9 to defend. He's alone on an island here versus blameF, who just blindsides him. Catches him off guard. This is curtains.
They can't afford to go for these unfavorable retakes, but Deco might lose his gun here. He will. That's a big drop. Even if this trade comes through, it doesn't really matter, but Mr. finds the bolt anyway. This guy's an ancient demon. I told you in the pregame, man, if it's not between Mr. blameF and Zipnix showing up, this game's done. Well, guess what? Those have been the 3 heavy hitters for Astralis. 34 kills for blameF. Mr. put to quick rest.
Just the star of the show. And now Travis, he's going to get run down here, surely. Trades to come on through. It's going to be so close. Glaive not going to be able to catch him. Travis holding up for dear. He's still taking a little bit of a back seat, but he might not even be needed in this map.
Well, Travis finally answered with an opening pick. The force by again's come back. Deco, though. This op's going to be put to quick rest. blameF. This guy's been somehow finding these openers every single time in middle. Different ways, different angles every single time, though. It's the same result. Him coming out on top at another multi-kill. What can he do? Lollipop to fall next. The A site's open. And the round's already done. You can't afford to save. You're going on to a save. You need this round. You need everything that comes with it.
I know his frags are looking a little bit bleak. 8-19, but the last 4 or so rounds.
Their future is in hot water if they lose this series to 1 win right now.
Oh, wow. Didn't realize that. Yeah, that puts a whole lot of extra pressure on this one. And well, I guess when they have a little bit more to say on Ancient, at least right now. Device. A narrow miss right there and towards the middle. Tough angle to deal with there, but Zivnix, again, he looks to be the tide turner for this team in the mid-round. Device has just snuck his way up Red Room here. To sneak on by would be so impactful. There's Device finally connecting, but Deco, he doesn't go unanswered.
Well, you know where both of them are now, so that's a little bit of a benefit right now for 1 win. Flash goes high, misses the mark, but Deco doesn't. Beautiful flick. This guy's turned up a little bit with the AWP. 3 kills in this round. As 1 win battle to try to bring this back into overtime. It's only a Deagle standing against them, but it's Device's Deagle. Looking the wrong way, though. Won't matter whose Deagle is. Lollipop will get himself a freebie pick.
Close enough to that studio LAN. Travis, so I wonder if he knows that one slips by. I'm sure the sound cues have been ever so loud, deafening even, but Glaive, the headshot that he just threw down is even more deafening, and Blame F again, creating an unheard of amount of space. He snuck on by. Mr. finds another entry here. This game looks so close to closing. As Blame F activating could be just only a matter of time. Device finds another kill on the glowing here to take care of that last little worry. And Flamey, he's going to turn his back right into Blame and say thank you very much. Not the 40 bomb, but he'll take 37 right there, and Astralis will take map 2 as well. Present, at least in the form of Mr., is over in towards Hut. He's got the dualies here, but they're walking up slowly. Lollipop's going to walk into the crossfire here. Walk into the dualies, but Flamey and Travis combined. Mr. now activating on this flank as well, showing up big time. Mr. needs a whole lot more than 1, and Flamey not going to turn the corner here. Way too wise for that. Mr. going to fall back as well here. Wait for Zipnix to stand in here. And he does strike from heaven, but now he's getting flanked by Glowing. It's all over the map, but oh my god, Flamey just clotheslines him out of the heavens. And Mr. now knows he has 1 player locked in. Calling for help from Glowing. They have to get the bomb down now. They're going to attempt a double swing here, but Mr. still doing great damage. Just put things into a 1v1.
And he never grabbed the bomb, so he had to go and commit to that aim duel. It's 1v1, and he might know Mr.'s going around the world over to Hut, but he still needs to land this kill. It goes both ways, but Glowing gets the better of it. Beautiful headshot in the end. I told you it's a
lower bomb site here, and looks like his first test is going to be Blame F, but oh, this off angle is pretty deadly. Glowing, no way you can anticipate that, and immediately dispatching of another is Blame.
Dipnick's still a worrying ramp. He's yet to be spotted too. Undetected is his angle. All 3 come running in. They get no kills off that. That might be big. Only one left to try to fend off his Device. Now drop shot range out. You know where somebody was. Still need to deal with Blame and 1-for-1. Honestly, better than you would have hoped for, considering how well he's played this series. But now you've got to take control of this site, and Astralis have festered over it. There is no safe haven. You must kill all of them if you want to get a plant in out of this one. Even denying it, Peeps open the door, and Mr. almost wins the round single-handedly. Device just waiting for the tap to come back through. Opens it up again. Deco turns around, and it looks like he's going to lose this round on time. He's even waiting for it to expire. His Device, you don't want to lose this off. Yeah, don't give it to Deco. If there's anybody you don't want having it, it's him.
In goal towards A. One would have the right target. Ooh, a noise being made there from Glaive. Interesting.
Hold up, though. Outside just been given over the control of 1 win still. Single door opens, and Glaive now needs to be a bit more timid about his approach into this one with a teammate behind him again. Crossfire that's going to be hard to break. Glaive, the IGL, shuts it down. Between as all the utility starts to dry up, Device looks to just take the gunfight raw as they come. With the barrel spotted, it'll be easy pickings. 3rd for the Opper, and 2nd for Astralis. Investigate the potential of an outside retake, but they're all being baited in to go exactly where Astralis want them. Zipnik's Device both posted up desperately in the ramp room, and they got the cross. What a sick crossfire. Astralis fighting the same front with 2 different players. It's not one you're going to break through, but Deco might. Low HP as he is, he's still got a chance considering how good this guy is in the past, but the bomb's dropped in Device's arms, and it's not one that's going to be very forgiving now, is it?
We're going to see some more comfort come through from Device. It was so necessary as well. We were looking at him all series, just wondering when he was finally going to arrive, and Glaive catches Deco after time on the ladder. A massive support beam right now in Device's op. being ever present throughout the map, and Xipnix finds the perfect timing. Absolutely nails it. He would have stuck out a little bit too wide right there, and he might still. Travis finds 2 in return, catching Glaive and Xipnix here, but Blame F is standing right beside him. Deco is aware of that push, though. Brilliant from him. Travis finally bested here, but Mr. can't keep his head on a swivel, and it's up to Device here. A great game, a great map so far for him, but he needs 2 more.
One of them's revealed their position, and if he finds Lollipop, then... But it's not going to be enough to win the round just yet. A little more needed.
Glaive's seriously going to dive to that smoke. Oh, that's certain death. A little bit too much proactivity from him. It worked out in the last round, but this time he gets punished for it. It's not the end of the road, though. There's still 3 alive, and Xipnix stands on the B side. Actually calling in for support as well, but swinging that door right in their face right now. Device is left to pick up the pieces, but Flamey shuts Device down before he's able to multi-kill. And Mr., I don't know if his footsteps have been heard, but they will be soon. Call needs to be made here, and yeah, posting up with the op now is Deco. And Mr. might try and retreat, but look who's waiting for them. A warm greeting there from Lollipop, who will take care of him. And the full eco apparently isn't too costly as they instantly reply.
Double op T side. Cool. That's a bit of miscommunication, I think.
Yeah, it could be. Also, I don't know if they had an option for any other weapons. Maybe there's another gun in that right side of ramp, though. Device gonna open up proceedings there. Pre-fire from Glaive. All right. Perfectly placed onto Flamey here. And they have this round in the bag. Oh, wait. Glowing could split it up. They'll have 3 prongs of approach at Mr. Just buys enough time here. Sneaking out there is Travis on 1 HP. Travis lands the second, the follow-up.
They're wrapping. This really comes down to this one aim duel, and Xipnix has just dropped the ball. Device has to roll back the years and pull off a 1v2 to deny 1 win 6th. Moving in through Hut, though, you might think this one's a bit all clear. Looking the wrong way at the top of the Raptors. Deco falls. It's 1 HP. But Device pulls out the sidearm. Travis takes the long-range duel, and Device don't need no op to win a clutch. He'll take it.
Getting a little bit of rush to shake off right now, but they look to do so here. But Deco, they're not going to go down without a fight. Blame F, though, going to take care of Travis. His work endeavor gets put to an end, but Glowing on these 3 players in the back of Big Rush, and they've just now realized, they've just spawned into the fact that they have very little time, and Mr's the first hurdle they have to pass. And the test has been cleared, but is there enough time to play the bomb? No, simply not.
And they could even get killed after time here if they stick around for too long. Glaive, wait, duh, it's last round. But
the only thing they have right now is this fast flank from Travis, met by a door, though. It's closed in his face, so he's going to have to make noise to activate on this flank if he wants to.
Maybe he won't, because his teammates are pulling all the distraction necessary. Kills go left, right, and center, but only in the CT's way. They leave it to Blame F and Xipnix. It is planted for them, but they do have to find a little more success before all is said and done. And Xipnix just a bit too far behind the pack. Too many players to look about. There are no kits, like I said, but still, finding these kills will be next to impossible! But if you do that, you'll steal the round away from them, and that's the problem of having no kits. Even a knife to seal the deal. Some beautiful catch, some beautiful shots, and a beautiful conversion for Astralis.
Not really tuned into this at the moment. He takes an off angle of approach, but Glaive sticking out a little too wide could be costly. The trade is instant, though. And that's going to allow the full sight of A.
Duck and Mini even one over in heaven. They jump through the smoke, though. You know where 2 players are, but if you're Glaive, you gotta find one more of them. Paint can smoke in. Bomb still yet to be planted, and it doesn't look like it's going to get there. Glaive not expecting the off angle, and Glowing will hang on to 3 players for 1 win, which is way bigger than it seems.
They're staying afloat. That was the shot. Okay. We missed that. That was 2 rounds ago, though. But that's a sick one from Glowing. My lord. But either way, of course, there's a little bit more cash that they have to claw through. Plenty to go around here for Astralis. No off in Device's hands, but the fast A play here, throwing it caution to the wind, and it finds an opening. Device follows it up. He doesn't need not play that, peppering straight through the smoke as well. A 2-on-4 instantly, and the call.
Alright, sit him down.
God.
Goodbye. Oh, this off ain't saving either.
No chance. In the smoke, someone's gonna catch him. It's Glaive. HE, toss the up away. That she did. And they're just gonna try and send it with an A take here. Why not? It's been working all half here, but this time they have something to say for now, but Device on the rifles has been stepping up here on the T side here.
As one Leonardo DiCaprio said, it seemed like for the time being they are not leaving, but now they decide to reroute over in ramp, in which it's still the same thing. You just kind of get picked apart piece by piece, players peeking one by one, and one win finally sweep aside a CT round again. Now, it's been a while since they've had something like this, but that's sadly not 15-5. 15-7. That was brutal. Brutal for Travis to have to bear witness to. But Tekko's still got a response fed up. Even Travis does too. Maybe a bit of revenge coming through and a vengeance for his former teammate. And they're all split up right now. The bomb's over in ramp. Glowing's pushing the spot. Zipnik's actually going to die with it. So this isn't just a bad 3-on-4. This is a bad 2-on-3. And they know exactly where you're going. Tekko, the one, 2 HP. He's getting flanked. He's getting flanked. AWP Device might have been caught. Oh, shadow spotted. Tekko turns back around. And the no-scope connects. Device exchanging arms to the big green. But Travis is sat close. Off angle on Hut, which blameF doesn't expect to, at least too commonly. In only 10 seconds, this round's near unwinnable for Device. Clearing it out. Won't land the headshot, and one win will at least grab 8, but still, it's a long.
I can give you the X factor here. Full flash, though, towards that outer yard. Glaive actually dives back through the smoke, and Dekko caught throwing a smoke of his own here. Oh, no. Just shows enough shoulder. That's a two-way smoke is what I like to call that one. And it allows for Mission to find an opening, and Glaive follows right behind him. A 3-on-5. This could be curtains right now, as they've completely gambled all their presence in towards B. But one last masterclass from Glaive to close out here on Nuke, unless they can't deal with Lollipop.
That's all it is, man. He's the only thing standing between Astralis and a series win right now. Lollipop's flank in Hut could be the determining factor. He's already been spammed down to 31. Zipnik's barely clears him, but in doing so might have just secured the entire damage for. And you still got to bait in for your flank of Flamey to come up through the vents. Glowing, he falls. Game might be done. Flamey calls it a day and gets it over with. Who better than Device to end it with 28 kills? Astralis take the series in a reverse sweep fashion.